for joining me. Welcome to TJ's Maths Clinic. Let's consider this question from Elective Mathematics. This is why 2025 for private candidate. This is January, February. Elective Mathematics is further mathematics. With us here is question 6. In my previous video, I've solved question 1 to 5. Let's consider this question 6. The question reads, the height in meter of 8 students in a class are 1.7, 1.5, 1.6, 1.4, 1.5, 1.3, 1.7, and 1.2. We are asked to calculate correct to 2 decimal places the mean deviation of their height. Keyword here, mean deviation. We are asked to find the mean deviation. This is statistics. That's the first thing to do in any exam that you are writing, is for you to identify the question is from which topic. Very important. This is from statistics, and this is ungrouped data, statistic 1. So you have to record mean deviation for ungrouped data. The formula for mean deviation for ungrouped data is given as, let's write down the solution. Mean deviation now for ungrouped data. Mean deviation for ungrouped, this is ungrouped data, is given as summation the absolute value of x minus x bar divided by n. Summation the absolute value of x minus x bar divided by n. This is the formula for mean deviation for ungrouped data. Very important. So you have to record this formula. So based on this formula, let's tabulate this information. Okay, very important. We have our x, we need x, and we need x bar. So we have x. The x now are the numbers given here. So we have 7.5, then we have 1.5, then we have 1.6, then we have 1.4, then we have 1.5 as well, then we have 1.3, 1.7, and 1.2. Very important. So 1.7, 1.5, 1.6, 1.4, 1.5, 1.3, 1.7, and 1.2. Then, based on the formula, we need x minus x bar. We have space column for x bar. Then we need the absolute value of x minus x bar. So this will be another column. So this is how our table is going to be. But before we can achieve this, we have to get the table of, we have to get the mean. We have to find our mean. Okay, very important. Let's find our mean. I think I will use this other side. Let's find mean here. Let me find the mean first. We need to get the mean before we can dive into this. So x bar now, which is the mean now, will be summation x divided by n. So we have to sum all this. That's 1.7 plus 1.5 plus 1.6 plus 1.4 plus 1.5 plus 1.3 plus 1.7 plus 1.2 divided by, how many set of numbers do we have? 8 divided by 8, and this will now be our x bar. So let's use our calculator to add and divide. We have 1.7 plus 1.5 plus 1.6 plus 1.4 plus 1.5 again plus 1.3 plus 1.7, then plus 1.2. We'll have 11.9. So it will be 11.9 divided by 8. What are we going to get? Divided by 8. The mean will be 1.4875. This will be our x bar. Let me write this formula here to minimize our space. Mean deviation, MD, is summation the absolute value of x minus x bar divided by n. N, the n for mean, d for deviation. This is the formula we are to use. Very important. Let's tabulate it here so that we can have enough space. Okay. First column is going to be for x. Then we have x minus x bar. That's the next column. The last column will be the absolute value of x minus x bar. Then will be our last column. So let's use this place so that we can have enough space. Our x is 1.7, 1.5, 1.6, 1.4, 1.5, 1.3, 1.7, and 1.2 respectively. So we know our mean. So the next column now is going to be x minus x bar, meaning 1.7 minus the x bar, which is 1.487. So let's use our calculator to do that. 1.7 minus the mean, 1.4875. What are we going to get? We'll have 0.2125. Next, 1.5 minus the mean, 1.4875. We'll have 0.0125. Next will be 1.6, that's x now, minus 1.4875. I hope we're together. That will be 0.1125. Next will be 1.4 minus 1.4 minus 1.4875. We'll have minus 0.0875. 1.5, we have the same result here, which is 0.0125. Next, 1.3 minus 1.4875. We'll have minus 0.1875. Next, 1.7, we have 1.7 here. The result will remain the same, 1.2125. Then the last but not the least, 1.2 minus 1.4875. We'll have minus 0.2875. I hope we are together. The next thing for us to do is to take the absolute value of this number. Is to take the absolute value of this number. And when we take the absolute value of this number, it will remain the same. The absolute value of 0.2125 will remain 0.2125. Next, it will remain the same as 0.0125. 0.1125. When you take the absolute value of this negative 0.0875, it will be positive 0.0875. Next will remain the same 0.0125. Negative, it will be positive 0.1875. Next, it will remain at 0.2125. The last negative, taking the absolute value, it will be positive 0.2875. And we need the summation now. Summation of this absolute value of x minus x bar. So let's sum and see what we'll have. Very important before we now use the formula. So let's add. We have 0.125 plus 0.011. Let's add again 0.2125 plus 0.0125 plus 0.1125 plus 0.0875 plus 0.0125 plus 0.1875 plus 0.2125. The last now plus 0.2875. 1.2875. We'll have the summation will be 1.125. Let's check. It's very important for us to recheck. Let's still add. We have 0.2125 plus 0.0125 plus 0.1125 plus 0.0875 plus 0.0125 plus 0.1875 plus 0.2125, the last now plus 0.2875. Yes, we have 1.125. Very important for us to check as far as you are doing statistics like this to avoid mistake. So the MD now, the mean deviation now will be equals to summation the absolute value of x minus x bar, which is 1.125 divided by the number of the set of numbers we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divided by 8. Finally, the mean deviation MD now will be 1.125 divided by 8. We have 0.1406. But the question says we have to leave our answer to 2 dp, to 2 decimal places. Finally, the mean deviation now of their height to 2 decimal places empty now, that's mean deviation will be equals to 0.14 to 2 dp, to 2 decimal places. So this will be the solution to this question. Thank you for watching. Please do share this to your learned colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to TJ's Maths Clinic for more interesting videos. God's willing, in my next video, we'll look at question 7, 8 in that order. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.